Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn daily energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we'll get our animal oracle cards. We'll look at what you may possibly be struggling with today, what you may need to look at, and possible future energies coming in for you. All right, Capricorn. What is Capricorn struggling with today? I feel like these two, so we have time for beginner mind and learning from the past. Okay, so I feel like I did another reading for Capricorn, and it was kind of the same thing, so learning from the past. What does Capricorn need to look at? Letting the past go and then starting fresh. All right, so what does Capricorn need to look at? Horse spirit, freedom is yours. Future energies for Capricorn, be peace, being calm, feeling happy with your choices. So what you may possibly be struggling with today is the fact that you may be stuck in something, that you're struggling with learning from the past, that you're struggling with having that beginner mind, starting something new, starting something fresh, right? Sometimes we like to be in that, we feel comfort in where we are, even though we may not feel happiness or good about it, but we have that comfort of it. And sometimes we need to make changes, but that can be a little overwhelming. So I feel like it's kind of learning from the past, and that maybe letting something go and starting something new, closing one door and opening up another door. All right, what else is going on with Capricorn? Okay, we're struggling with the Three of Cups. So struggling with focusing on these three spilt cups. I also feel like with all of this water here, I feel like it could be struggling with emotions, and I feel like there's sort of a block here, that there's a block, that you're feeling a little stuck. Cold. It looks very cold there with the snow. You're feeling cold, you're feeling distant. Emotional, right? King of Cups is emotions, not caring, right? The King of Cups is somebody who doesn't care. He doesn't rush to do anything. He's kind of lazy. He doesn't put a lot of effort into things. You're just like, oh, why should I even try? Why should I even bother? Because it never works out for me anyway. So kind of being in that energy, struggling with that Prince of Wands energy is taking actions on something, that moving something forward, there's something that you need to do that you're just, you don't want to do it. You're just kind of giving up. Like you don't want to focus on it. You don't want to do anything today. So you're struggling with that. All right, what does Capricorn need to look at? Freedom is yours, to free yourself from this energy, right? To free yourself from this energy of feeling stuck, feeling lazy, freeing yourself from this three spilt cups that you're focusing on. Freedom is yours. Relationships. Is there a relationship that you need freedom from? Is it the relationship that you have with yourself that you need to realize that the freedom is yours and that you need to make choices for yourself? Is it a relationship that you're holding on to from the past that you keep thinking about, that you keep processing, that you're trying to find those reasons, why did it go wrong, or why did things not happen? That connection, looking at what it is that you do have, right? All of those positive things that you do have, all of those good things that you have in your life, right? Maybe it's the freedom of also looking at those positive relationships that you have in your life, kind of looking back and reflecting. So I feel like over here you're struggling with learning from the past, but over here is what you need to look at, is you need to look at the past. Sometimes when we have a past relationship, we romanticize about it and we make it out to be better than it actually was. And it's like we kind of forget all of those difficult parts that we've gone through. But I also feel like if it's a relationship where it's no longer together, I feel like it's something that we need to look at is the reality of it, right? Because we like to put on those rose-colored glasses and make things out to be better. But it was like, were you truly happy? Was there truly a connection? Was there respect, you know, on both sides? If it's a current relationship and you're feeling stuck in it and you're focusing on the 3 spilt cups, maybe you need to look at focusing on the positive things in this relationship. And what is it that makes you happy? What is it that gives you this 9 of cups? What is this connection that you have with this person? Because the seven of Pentacles here, he's kind of stopped and he's taking a look at things. And I feel like that's what you need to do today, is you really need to reflect on things from the past and be honest with yourself about your feelings from the past, right? And move forward from that. Future energies, we have the Hermit, which is Virgo, and it's looking within to find those answers, right? That's what I was saying, is stopping here to reflect on what is your true feelings, what really happened in this situation, like what was the truth of the matter, with no rose-colored glasses on you. The Emperor, that strength and that power, and coming into that power and that knowledge and saying, yeah, I'm moving away from this. I'm turning around. I'm focusing on these 2 full cups, that I'm going to start moving. I'm going to start doing things. I'm going to look at things. I'm going to take control of a situation. And the Emperor is looking right at this 10 of Pentacles, right? That I'm going to turn things around. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. We have the Infinity sign, which is individual empowerment. And it's very rocky back here, right? All of these boats and these ships, and it's very... the waves are crazy, but he has the stability of this rock, so he's able to, you know, even though there's chaos all around here, he's stable on his rock, so he knows that he's okay and he can balance these pentacles. That's also about balancing different areas of your life. Is there one area of your life that seems to be consuming and that you are ignoring, and do you need to balance that out? Do you need to focus on a different area of your life, right? Do you need to balance that out and take a little bit away from over here and put a little bit more over here so that things are more balanced? All right, so let's get some more tarot. Being peace, finding that balance that gives you that calmness, right? That stability of the rock where you can balance things out. Sometimes when we feel things are overwhelmed, we feel off balance, but I feel like it's getting yourself back on balance. We have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's very fiery. She's very feisty. I feel like it's you coming into your own power and taking control of a situation and not let the situation take control of you. 9 of Pentacles, again, it's those beautiful rewards. I love the butterfly right here, and it's that transition and that transformation and that change from kind of being in your cocoon, right? Being the caterpillar in the cocoon, to where you're only limited, you're kind of limited to the areas where you can explore. But when the butterfly can broaden horizons and expand those horizons and explore different opportunities and avenues and see different things. So I feel like that's almost like you. Like, is there an area that you need to explore different options, right? See things differently, and sometimes that will help. The Star, I feel like it's direction. For some reason, I feel like moving. I feel like it's direction. It's staying positive. It's focusing on the 9 of Pentacles, the good things, the changes that are coming in. There could be a new job opportunity coming in for you. It could be also with your health. When you're feeling more positive and you're feeling better and you're feeling lighter, that your health improves too, because like you want to eat better, you want to exercise, you want to make, you want to get yourself moving, and you kind of let go of those bad habits, and then you start focusing on the good things, right? So that could be Pentacles can represent your physical change, or it could be money starts to come in for you. It could be that a job changes, a career changes, you could be going back to school. Whatever that may mean for you. We have the 9 of Wands. It's just hanging in there, right? Waiting until the time is right, where all the pieces start to line up and then things start to happen. I almost feel like it's once your attitude changes and you focus on the positive and you're kind of reflecting back on this and seeing that you're focusing on the 3 spilt cups, but there's 2 cups behind you. There's the opportunity. I feel like it's kind of right in front of you, right around you, and you embrace this energy of the Emperor, where you're like, yes, I'm in power. I'm going to make some changes, right? I'm going to take the actions to make changes to turn this around. Making decisions, right? If you're not sure about something, to kind of stop and think about it before you make a decision instead of just reacting. We have Six of Pentacles, which is sharing. Maybe you're able to help other people. If this Ace of Pentacles, where, you know, you get more money, or a new job, or, you know, maybe it's helping somebody else. But I also feel like it's, you know, it could be that you're communicating, you're reaching out, that you're, I feel like you're letting go of something. You're letting go of things too. Look at this. We have the Emperor again. The Emperor and the Emperor. So that's Aries. I feel like it's really coming into your own power and your own strength. And the Emperor, I feel, is somebody who's very organized. He kind of has this path that's set. I just see like this piece of paper, and it's like, okay, it doesn't mean that life has to follow these exact rules, but it's like sometimes if you just kind of write those things down and you have a direction and you're like, okay, this is where I'd like to go. I just feel like he's somebody who has these goals, and he has this drive, and he's driven, and has this, you know, clarity in this direction that he wants to go in. Like he knows what he wants, and he knows that he will not stop until he gets it, and he has that persistence, and, you know, he's like driven, very driven. So I feel like that energy is coming into you, that power is coming into you. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is changes for the good, changes for the better, like feeling happier, feeling more positive, feeling peaceful, right? Not stressing about things, kind of letting things go, not worrying about it, and knowing that, okay, if something comes up, I'll handle it. If something comes up, then I'll adjust it, that I'll change it, but I'm still on course. Bottom of the deck, change, right? Destiny and change, and that's what life is about. It's always about changing. It's always about evolving. It's always about, you know, taking up those opportunities. It's about believing in yourself. It's kind of like motivating yourself. Sometimes you have those times where you're just like, I'm not motivated. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit here, and that's okay. But it's also, I feel that it's important to make sure that if you're in that energy for too long, that you pull yourself out of it so that you're not in it too long, because I feel personally that it can become harder to pull yourself out if you're in it for a longer time. But it's something that you have to choose and you have to do. You can't, you know, no one else can tell you to do that. But I feel like it's something to be aware of, because I know that I've done that, where I've stayed home and done nothing for days on end, and it got really hard for me to get out of the house. And I was like, oh, I don't want to go out, and I was finding excuses not to go out, and it was, you know, not a good thing for me. So it just was harder. But if you're going out every day or every other day, or you're pushing yourself, you know, and to get yourself out there, that it's like you don't get stuck in that that Five of Cups energy, where you're focusing on the 3 spilled cups. All right, closing out with mental repetition. All right, and I feel like the mental repetition is focusing on the positive, right? Telling yourself that you deserve everything, that you deserve love, that you deserve money, that you deserve financial security, that you deserve positive things in your life, you know, whatever those things are. That mental repetition in the positive light, not mental repetition in the negative light. You know, maybe it's looking at that mental repetition. Is it in the negative or is it in the positive? Maybe that's something that you need to look at. Maybe that's something that you need to be more aware of, so that you can catch that, you can change it, right? The mental repetition of, are you focusing on these 3 spilled cups, or are you turning around to focus on the 2 cups? That can make a big change in life. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.